Hi everyone. Hello. Welcome to today's tutorial. I'm going to be showing you how to make a Celtic Kumihimo bracelet with just black and white strings. My black strings are shiny strings, so hope you don't get distracted by that. Now, to get started, I've already cut all the strings and everything will be down in the description. I'm just going to tape it down and show you how I make the loop. So I'm doing something a little different today. I'm going to make it a two-color loop, which means that I'm going to be using both black and the white string to be making a loop today. So to show you that, I'm just going to tape everything down, then remove one black and one white string. Mind you, these two strings are the longest. They should have been extended before, like when you were cutting your strings. And I'm just going to first start by I'm going to first put all, you can see they're separate, right? I'm firstly going to put all the strings together. Then I'll make one backward forward knot. As you can see, I've made like a capital D. Then I'll pass my string through that and pull it up just like that. And then I'm going to make the forward part, which is going to be a 4. Pull your strings through that and up. Now I'm going to put that black string on top and pass the white string under the black string and then bring it in and make a backward, capital D. Pull your string through, pull up. And then I'm going to make the forward part of that. So like I said, we're going to make our forward part, which is the 4, pass a loop through and pull up. Now pass your black string under and use that one to make a backward forward knot. The backward part is a capital D, pull your loop through, pull up, and then make the forward part. Now while you're making this knot, please make sure that your black or your white string, they don't overlap. So they're supposed to be side by side, not on top of each other. So I'm going to make this loop to be about 1.5 inches and then I'll stop because I feel like that's big enough for it to bend and for my ties to go through it. So here now we're almost at the end of the loop. I was going to show you how I end mine. So I've just made the black part. So now I'm just going to take that off and then show you how to make a backward forward knot over both sides together. So it forms like the loop side because for a Kumihimo, we need all the strings to be like together in one part, like in one bunch. So we'll make a backward forward knot. So that signifies the end of our loop and the start of the actual Kumihimo. So I'm going to be using both my black and my white string to make this knot. So holding those two strings together, what we're going to do is okay, you can choose to make a square knot with those strings. I decided not to. I just want to make a backward forward knot instead of making a square knot. Why? Because that's easier. So I'm going to take those two strings and make a backward forward knot. I've shown you how to do this previously, but make the backward forward knot over both strings together. And when you pull it up, make sure that there's no string sticking out from the front or the back. Then make the forward part and then make it as tight as you possibly can. And that we're now going to start to arrange our strings on the actual Kumihimo disc. Now I bought this Kumihimo disc. You can choose to make yours. I'll have tutorial for that soon. But for now, I'm just going to show you how to use a store-bought one. So we're going to arrange this according to what we have on the screen. I just want to say that I already have like a tutorial, like a guide for Kumihimos out. So if you do not understand what I'm doing, I recommend you go and check that and then come back. I'll leave the link to the description and it'll be up above the spot that I'm talking about. Anyway, Kumihimos are made in twos. So you can see me adding like two whites, one white, one black, another white and black. So they're just going to be twos no matter what. And if you look at the picture on the left side, you see that I'm trying to make sure that picture and what's on my disc are the exact same. So the placements need to be the same. And I am leaving two strings in between each space. So I have into 1, 2. I'm leaving 3, 4 empty. I'm going into 5, 6, leaving 7, 8 empty, going into 9, 10, leaving 11, 12 empty, then going into 13, 14, leaving 15 and 16 empty, entering 17, 18, leaving 19 and 20. I'm tired. You can get the general idea of what I'm doing. Just make sure you're leaving two empty spaces in between each part that has a string. As you can see, I made a mistake, so I'm like adjusting it so you can see it better. It's two spaces. I made a mistake at the beginning of the bracelet. One, two, count two spaces. One, two. Going to the third one. 24 and 25. And then counting on the two. So if you can hear this sound, that's the sound of my beads. I have beads on my hair at the moment, so sorry in advance. So now we're starting our actual bracelet. So now we're going to start by first make sure every single thing is in place. I almost made a mistake right now. So let's get started by, we'll take whatever is on the top right, down, that's number 2, down, and then take whatever's on the bottom left, up. Then you turn towards the left side, which is anti-clockwise. Okay, and then quick tip, make sure you untangle your strings during it, like every like 2-3 rows. So now that I've said a lot, let's actually just get into it. So like I said, we're going to take 2 down, that's top right, we'll go down, and then bottom left up. So 2 is going down to 16, and then 18 will go up to 32, just like that. And now I'm realizing I made a mistake. But let me just quickly adjust it because I left 3 spaces instead of 2 here. I'm sorry. So we'll take 18 up to 32 now and turn towards the left. That's anti-clockwise. Good. So now I'm going to take 6 down to 20 and then 22 up to 4. So again, top right down. That's 10. Top right down. Bottom left up. 26 up. On. Top right down. Bottom left. And now if you want to take like a quick break or stop for something, you can like leave your top right down, just leave it there. So you have 3 at the bottom and 1 up. So you can like adjust your strings like what I do. And you could just go back and remember where you stopped. And then if you want to like untangle your strings, I suggest pulling out 2 or 3 at a time because well it's quicker and easier. And I'm just going to continue from where I stopped. Remember, top right down, bottom left up, top right down, bottom left up. But don't forget to turn and don't forget to detangle your strings. So I'm just going to continue going until I get to my desired length. Usually I like to make my strings to be about 6 to 7 inches long, while my base is quite small, so 6, 7 inches. But if your wrist is longer than that, you can just keep going until it gets like maybe your desired length, and then you make your kumihimo ties. You can choose to do twisted ties, plaited ties, fishtail braids, any kind you want. I don't show you how to make ties in this tutorial, but I'll link the Kumihimo guide where I show you how to make ties there. And also, I just want to say you can make your Kumihimo wrap around your hands like 2 or 3 times if you want to. I'll leave a link for that one too in case you're interested. I think that one looks cute. And that's all for today's tutorial. Thank you very much for sticking with me and watching this. I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye! Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you want to.